There's a story about Mark Twain in which supposedly he wrote a letter to a friend, and at the end of the letter he apologized, saying, "I'd have written you a shorter letter, but I didn't have enough time." Which to me is kind of a perfect explanation of less is more. It was actually hard for me to make a chef knife this stripped down. Took some thinking and some drawing. And, you know, finding the materials that I wanted to use and testing them first. But I'm pretty happy with how this came out. AEBL stainless steel, which is quite stain resistant, but takes a nice fine stable edge, easy to resharpen. And this stuff, which is called Warwood by the purveyor, made mostly of corn, and apparently its original purpose was a ballistic shock absorber in between layers of metal in armored fighting vehicles, or perhaps it was IED removal vehicles. Anyway, it makes a nice grippy handle, and non-toxic, completely all natural, and pretty durable. I tested it, and man, you could drop this knife on the floor for years and that stuff shouldn't break, and if it does, well, I got the lifetime warranty, so don't worry about it. This is nice and thin. Here we've got 95 thousandths of an inch, lots of distal taper, down to 5 thousandths of an inch thick at the edge before sharpening. The spine is fully rounded for comfort, as is the heel. It balances just forward of the bolster area, just right for cutting in a pinch grip. Watch out I don't cut my favorite picture-taking background to shreds here. And overall, it's a very light knife. This weighs in at 5 1/4 ounces, which is pretty good for an 8-inch chef with a 2 1/4 inch tall heel. Look at all that knuckle clearance. And the blade features a hand-sanded finish because it's, you know, nice and easy to clean a knife with a Scotch-Brite pad lengthwise, without marring, you know, a vertical belt grinder pattern. At the same time, though, I've left it fairly low at 400 grit, which food sticks to a little bit less, and also, you know, isn't so shiny that use will make it look bad. The edge is very slightly convex, and the words, "a convexity that you have to feel rather than see," really struck me talking about knives with someone years ago. It's a very mild convexity, but that is also in there to keep food from sticking to it. Doesn't completely do the job. I haven't found anything yet that does, but I'm not sure there is anything that does completely do the job. You just need to cut down on it a little bit. But anyway, this is designed for the negligent home cook who needs a low-maintenance knife, or a professional kitchen, a person that needs a workhorse knife that's easy to resharpen, has high-performance features suitable for a production environment, and also needs something not to be babied. If you're either of these people or anyone in between, perhaps you'll enjoy it, and I hope that you've enjoyed this video at the very least. Thanks for watching.